Bears fans! We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Chicago Bears. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. That way, you'll always stay up to date with breaking news and exclusive content. In one of the most unexpected twists of this NFL offseason, DeAndre Swift is officially out. That's right, the dynamic running back has parted ways with the Chicago Bears in what's being described as a shocking and swift negotiation move. Just months after signing a fresh deal with the team, the former Detroit Lions and Philadelphia Eagles standout is now on the move again. Fans were left scratching their heads as the news broke across social media, with insiders confirming that the decision came down during closed-door talks that weren't even on the public radar. It's the kind of surprise that shakes up not just the Bears' backfield, but potentially shifts the landscape of the entire NFC. The Bears, who have been looking to build an offense around quarterback Caleb Williams, now find themselves scrambling for a new piece in their offensive puzzle just weeks before the start of training camp. What's even more intriguing is how little noise there was leading up to this. Typically, when a player of Swift's caliber is on the move, the rumor mill goes into overdrive. But not this time. No leaks, no speculation, no cryptic social media posts, just a bombshell announcement that he and the Bears were parting ways. According to sources close to the team, the decision stemmed from internal disagreements over Swift's role in the offense. It seems the coaching staff and front office had different visions for how he'd be utilized, and in the end, it was enough to trigger an exit. You can't help but wonder if Swift saw the writing on the wall early and chose to protect his long-term value rather than stay in a system that didn't fully support him. Either way, his departure has created a huge ripple across the league. Let's talk about what this means for the Bears. Coming off a season where they showed flashes of promise but still finished with one of the worst records in the league, Chicago was supposed to turn the page in 2025. Drafting Caleb Williams with the #1 overall pick was supposed to be the turning point. And pairing him with a versatile back like Swift, a guy who can slash through defenses and catch passes out of the backfield, seemed like a dream combo. But that dream is now officially dead. The Bears' offensive coordinator, Shane Waldron, had just started drawing up schemes to integrate Swift into the new system, and now he's back to the drawing board. Losing a back like Swift doesn't just impact the running game, it changes the entire dynamic of a young, developing offense. The pressure is now even higher on Williams to deliver without that safety valve. From Swift's perspective, this move could be a blessing in disguise. Let's not forget, this is a player who has battled inconsistency in usage his whole career. Whether it was in Detroit or Philadelphia, he's rarely been the clear-cut RB1. And in Chicago, it looked like that might finally change. But if the internal friction was real, if he wasn't going to be used the way he expected, then walking away might have been the smartest thing he could do. There are teams out there hungry for a dual threat back. Teams in win now mode with playoff aspirations and solid offensive lines that could make full use of his skill set. Don't be surprised if Swift lands somewhere like Baltimore, Kansas City, or even Cincinnati. Those are systems that know how to maximize a back with his tools. Wherever he goes next, Swift will want to prove that he's more than just a rotational guy. Now, let's rewind a bit. When Swift first landed in Chicago, the hype was real. After a strong showing with the Eagles, where he posted career highs in rushing yards and seemed to finally put the injury bug behind him, the Bears made a big move to bring him in. They saw him as a foundational piece, not just a stopgap. The contract was fair, the expectations were high, and the vibe around Halas Hall was buzzing. Swift himself spoke glowingly about the opportunity to play in a young, hungry offense and help shape its identity. Fans embraced him immediately, jersey sales spiked, and for the first time in a long time, there was legitimate excitement about the Bears' offense. That all makes his sudden exit even more puzzling. What changed so quickly? How did this situation go from promising to broken in such a short span of time? It's also worth noting the timing of all this. With OTAs around the corner and a regular season less than 4 months away, this kind of shakeup couldn't come at a worse moment for team chemistry. The Bears were just beginning to gel. Rookies getting reps, veterans settling into leadership, roles, and a sense of cohesion starting to form. Now the departure of a high-profile player threatens to throw all that off balance. Caleb Williams, though incredibly talented, is still a rookie. He needs consistency around him, not chaos. And now one of his biggest offensive weapons is gone before they even got to build any real chemistry. If the Bears want to salvage this situation, they'll need to act fast, either by promoting from within, targeting a free agent, or even swinging another trade. Otherwise, this season could be defined by what could have been instead of what is. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy, drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. There's also the matter of locker room morale. Players notice when someone like Swift gets shown the door, especially if the reasoning behind it is unclear. Was it a scheme issue? Personality clash? Money dispute? The team's silence on the details only adds to the speculation, and that can be dangerous. In a locker room full of young talent trying to learn the NFL ropes, watching a respected veteran walk out or be pushed out sends a message. If head coach Matt Eberflus and GM Ryan Poles want to maintain trust, they'll need to provide clarity fast. The Bears have been working hard to shift their culture, to move away from the dysfunction of past regimes. Moves like this, if not handled properly, risk undoing that progress. It's not just about one player leaving, it's about what that departure symbolizes to everyone left behind. Meanwhile, the rest of the league is paying attention. Front offices are already making calls, agents are setting up meetings, and fan bases are buzzing with excitement at the thought of Swift joining their team. You don't get a chance to grab a 25-year-old back with elite pass-catching ability and playoff experience every day, especially not one who's hitting the open market with something to prove. Swift's next stop could be the one that defines his career. If he lands in the right situation, think of a team with an established quarterback, creative play calling, and playoff pedigree. He could explode. Remember what happened with Christian McCaffrey when he went to San Francisco. We might. I'll be looking at a similar situation here. Don't sleep on the impact this move could have across multiple divisions. Swift might be gone from Chicago, but he's far from done in this league. And let's not forget the fans. Bears Nation was fired up about Swift. He represented a new era. Speed, versatility, modern football. And now, just like that, he's gone. It's frustrating, especially when the team had finally seemed to be heading in the right direction. Social media is already flooded with reactions, from disbelief to outright anger. Some are blaming the front office, others are wondering if Swift bailed on the team too early, but most just feel blindsided. It's moments like this that test the patience and loyalty of a fan base. The Bears have asked their supporters to be patient for years. They were told this rebuild would be different. But when big-name players walk out before even suiting up, it's hard not to feel deja vu. The team will need to make a major move to regain that trust, and fast. Otherwise, the momentum of the offseason could evaporate overnight. So where does this leave us? DeAndre Swift is officially off the Bears roster, and the NFL landscape just got a lot more interesting. The move raises more questions than answers, but one thing is certain, this story is far from over. Whether he signs with a contender, surprises us with a dark horse pick, or waits for the perfect opportunity, Swift's next chapter is coming, and it's going to be a must-watch. For the Bears, this is a critical juncture. How they respond to this departure could define their entire 2025 campaign. For Swift, it's about legacy now. He has the talent, the drive, and the chip on his shoulder. All he needs is the right stage. And when he finds it, don't be surprised if he makes the Bears regret ever letting him go. Stay tuned. This ride is just getting started. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.